Neat Games! Hello world! Neat Games here, and I'm back with my 8th devlog. If you're new to my channel, I make indie games and play indie games. And this is my current project, a 2D platformer. I hope to put on Steam and/or the Android Play Store. Last video, some people gave me some suggestions, especially about my jump. So I'm gonna try to adjust my jump a bit, and also I made some extra sprite art. Can you tell what this is? Boom. I added a few more frames to the jumping animation, so now his jump doesn't look so static. Before it was just like one frame. I also made a falling stalactite. So I made the falling exploding seeds. So I took that code and I made it much more simple, and now I have a falling stalactite. So let's go into Unity. I'll show you these. So here I put these stalactites right there. You guys can see what it is right away. So here's my little character. I turned the music off, so it's hard to see here, but there's more than one frame to the animation. And here, if you get close enough, the stalactites fall. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, I made it so they stick in the ground, but the player doesn't interact with them. I have a no player interaction layer, and that layer still interacts with the ground. And let me add a little bit of tiles so you guys can see the falling animation a little better. Maybe I'll just add a little thingy like here, maybe. I'm not quite sure. We'll just do it real quick. It's kind of how I do my tiles, like that. Boom, boom, boom. Have some decorations. Okay. So now if you guys look, I can run. And they hit you, so I put a little damage collider. So here's the falling / jumping animation. Little bit of wiggle. So I think that's better. And yeah, I think these falling stalactites I could make some cool level designs with. I'll be doing that today probably. And let me show you these stalactites. So here they are. And they were kind of boring just now because there's no sound. So here I have a little idle animation. It moves very subtly, so maybe the player can spot them. And then here is the falling. And if you look here, what is it about? Here, the gravity goes to 0.9. So that's why the object falls. And this animation does not loop. So when it plays and then stops here. So that's why it falls. It doesn't go back to 0 gravity. So in my code here, I have a play audio in my audio manager here. So I'll use the same sound as my collapsing ground for now. And when the player distance is a certain number, it activates a trigger called activated. I tried to make this kind of universal, not just these stalactites. And yeah, so here's how it works. The idle, the trigger is activated, and it does the falling animation. And here I'll show you how I'll add that sound I just showed, this sound. So if you make your own little, what is this called, a function here, then you can add them in the animator. In case you didn't know, you just push this button here, add event. So let's see, maybe I'll have the sound happen early, I think, because it's like the stalactite is breaking. So then you do add event, no function selected. I'll add my play audio. So now when I play the game, it should make a sound. So let's check. Jump. Oh yeah. So now it sounds cool. The player will know they're falling. I need to figure out how to make this not beep every time you touch it. Beep. Maybe just one time beep. But yeah, so now I have these cool falling stalactites. I can design a level around. My jump is, whoopsies, a little bit better. Let's take a look at it one more time. Jump, jump. A little bit of wiggle. I'm not sure if I should speed it up or not. And then here I made my stalactite gray. And why I did this is because I have many different ground colors. If you make it black and white, you can recolor it for your certain level theme. So if you look here, instead of being white color, it's pink, and now it matches this ground. If I added a new one, it would look like this. So that's why I decided to make this gray, because I can add these into future levels everywhere. If I have like a black ground level, because I'm going to do a volcano level for sure. But yeah, that's why I made it gray. It's a cool little trick I learned to be able to reuse different assets in different levels. Just make them grayscale, and then you can recolor them in Unity. Where is this guy? Boom. There he is. I can delete him. I'll just, when I'm working this level, I'll just duplicate these ones, and then they're already recolored, so that's why I deleted that one. So yeah, that's all I got to do this week. Just a little bit of work and some planning. And this coming weekend is a very huge game jam. If you guys didn't know, it's the Game Maker Toolkit Game Jam, and his is always the biggest. Already 13,000 people have joined, so that means probably like 3,000 games made. I'll be doing this next weekend, so my next devlog will probably be a really short one, and then plus a devlog for this game that I make. And so far my goal for this game is try not to do a top-down shooter, because that's what I usually do for game jams, especially these 48-hour ones. But I kind of want to see if I can do a tower defense, or like a space shooter, or an endless runner, or just something a little different. Or if I can think of a new mechanic to learn. So yeah, if you guys are interested, join this game jam. And his YouTube's really cool, like game theory videos. That's why it's so popular. And yeah, that's it. So if you guys have any more cool suggestions for me in future hazards or future levels, let me know. And thanks for watching. Please check out my Terraria and Stardew Valley playthrough, and if you guys have any other indie game suggestions, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Whoa. Go, go, go. Boom. And bye bye. Neat game.